Hello everyone, and thanks again for tuning into yet another episode of the Level 4 Randomizer playthrough. Last time I said I would start back here at the Forest Temple, and didn't want to disappoint, so that's why as soon as we're opening up, getting into the action, didn't want to waste time, having me turn into an adult just to run back here. Obviously, the big thing that's changed is we now have the ability to push the blocks around, since we have the Goron's bracelet, and we have 2 whole keys, which I don't think will be enough to complete it, but at least maybe do something in here to get us a little bit further. I don't know off the top of my head how many keys we've had. In fact, can we get that here? Okay. I feel like the parentheses is how many we've had, or how many we have, and the one in parentheses is how many we've used, maybe? Not 100% sure on that. If anything, because I do have the map pulled up, and it says that there's 5 keys in the Forest Temple. So if that's the case, we might have all the keys then. Or at least have found all the keys. But we won't know until we press forward and use them. I really hope that we have them all. I don't know if that means we currently have 2 and we've overall found 3. That's probably more likely what it is, right? Like, that makes sense. That's probably not a good sign then. That probably means we have 2 more keys missing. But yeah, I don't think we would have used 3. Yeah, so that's a good sign of what's to come. That's a good omen to have. First thing you get, chest or skulltula, is, a useless item. So, because, I mean, obviously, that just means that the next one's going to be even better. Because you've taken out of the equation one bad one already. So the odds are you're going to find something better. Gotta hope so. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we do. I was about to say, even if we could get to the boss, that's like, I always say that that's like one major thing about the kid dungeons, is they don't have keys or boss keys. So it's something that, since there's out there in the world now, we have to very much pay attention to that. Did I shoot that guy and lock that thing all in one go? Oh wait, but I want that open, right? Yeah, I think I want that open. So I think typically you go through this twisty hallway, you get the bow, and then you run back out, if I'm not mistaken. So by doing that, we kind of missed out on the opportunity to get another chest, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I remember doing this. I remember only having 1 key, and then getting to that second one and having to give up. Okay, hopefully we get something good. I feel like I'm kind of running out of steam here. The longer we go without finding something, it's just going to be that much harder, right? Okay, somebody told me in a comment one time the trick, and I think it might be Deku Nuts, right? Because the annoying thing is they turn invisible. Yeah, okay. Nice. Yeah, that is so much quicker, because that's the only... I mean, they're not hard to kill, but the most annoying thing about them is the fact that they turn intangible for, like, most of the fight if you do it normally. Hey, okay, yeah, alright, well. It doesn't really get us um anything except for a permanent weapon. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am very happy about that, but at the same time it doesn't unlock us anything. Because for some reason Mido is out of the way of the Deku Tree this past time. I don't know if I changed that or what. Or maybe the logic has to have it open so it's not a complete jumbled mess. Oh yes. I always hate the ones where they will reform if you don't kill the other one quick enough. Easy. I'm always like, why do you get worried about that? What's wrong here? It was easy peasy. Oh, I should look at my thing. Yeah, okay, so we found a total of 3. That very much means that we're missing 2. 2 whole keys. Hey! I mean, once again, doesn't really do much for us, but at the same time when we need it, we do need it. Trying to think off the top of my head, is there any place where it's like absolutely necessary? Okay. Unfortunately, this is going to be it. Because I'm pretty sure we all saw that locked door up ahead. So unless I just random chance get a Forest Temple key, it's going to be it for their run. Which in some ways is okay, because I nearly forgot. We played the Song of Storms. So we do have the well open to us now, and whatever temple lies in there. As soon as I saw that key, I had like a glimpse of like, oh my god, is it about to happen? Is it the fact that the random chance of us getting a key to continue on in this dungeon is going to happen? But of course not. Which dungeon would be the least aggravating to get? Pretty sure Fire Temple will be pretty bad. Shadow Temple might not be too bad since we have the Lens of Truth and the Hover Boots. It's the Shadow Temple. Okay, alright. I will gladly take that. I mean, literally, like what I just said. Yeah, we won't get very far. We only have 2 keys and no boss key. But that's okay. So we'll get a couple chests. We'll progress as much as we can. We'll, you know, just try our very best. That's all we can ask for of ourselves. This one is kind of tricky without the map because there are hidden chests everywhere. Not the map, but the compass. I'm sick of seeing those things. See them too much. It's almost like I get nauseous seeing them now because it's like just no good. Just throw it in the trash. Really, all we have is Like, we can only really collect them till they're 50, and then we have to find another 50 to just get that next prize. Coming closer? Yeah. Also, we learned, I think, again, from another comment, someone mentioned that shadow, and I think, is it a bomb that you can place? Yeah, to drive them out. That's the best thing about, like, putting this out for other people to see. It's like they can be a part of it. They can throw in what they know, their knowledge, because obviously my knowledge is very, very, very limiting. Easy. Okay, so this is normally where we get the hover boots, but have the hover boots, so we are expecting... What are we expecting? Hey, okay. I mean, we haven't had the best luck with warp songs, I will say. In fact, I will say we've had some pretty terrible luck with warp songs. But we know, I think, I'm pretty sure the randomizer has it so there's always a warp song to Death Mountain Crater, and there's always one to the graveyard, right? So with that being said, there's a chance that we might be able to get to the graveyard now and finally add that piece to the puzzle. So why isn't anything happening? I got scared for a second. I was like, it's like either the gate opens or I'm pretty sure you just like die for some reason. And nothing was happening, so I was really confused there. Okay. I believe... I don't know if there's a skulltula in this room. I don't think there is. Shoot. A little too slow with that roll. Oh, we got it. Well, kind of need you to jump. Hey, okay, yeah, that's also very good. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. Got the Prelude of Light, we got Rudu's Letter. I mean, those could, I mean, at least Rudu's Letter will 100% open up a new area of the game for us. Hi. Yeah, I was like, can I like just jump attack him? Kill him? Easy. Actually, yeah, Rudu Letter is it's actually kind of a nice get. Like, legitimately, just because, I mean, that could be the castle grounds for us right there. It could be, I mean, it had to be the castle grounds, right? Or Death Mountain. Like the exterior of Death Mountain. That's probably what is going to be like the hinging thing, right? Because there's going to be so many different points that you can go. I guess it's really just with Goron City. I don't know why I spend time trying to speculate what's coming up ahead. I should just kind of like sit back and whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, and then we're gonna deal with it when we get there. Okay. Fortunately, I don't think there's too much more for us in the dungeon. Luckily, there is a nice little skulltula coming up, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, that like came down on me enough to push me back, but not enough to hurt me. So I feel like I must have hit it just at the right time. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is just one of like the hidden skulltula areas of the game. Oh, no, is there more to it than that? Oops, not what I meant to do. Pretty sure I've said this before, but it would be so nice if the Lens of Truth was a D-pad item. Anything that you want to like toggle on and off, I feel like should be a D-pad item. I think that's it, right? Skill enemies. Perfect. Oh yes, okay. This one is actually kind of nice because they make it weird enough that you would notice that something was off. Okay, that was really weird. And it wasn't even anything, it was a Deku Nut. But yeah, you see what I mean? How it's not anything either. But one chest was like off to the left side, so it kind of makes you question, oh, why is it not center? Someone not like whoever put this together was not a perfectionist by any means. All right. We're just gonna skip this guy right here. Except for the fact that our window is closed. How many things do you need? Okay, you need 5 keys to do the Shadow Temple, but I feel like we're getting pretty deep down in here, right? Like, oh shoot, I should have committed. I thought I was. I should have committed. Wow, I'm just like. Wow. I'm just taking so much damage, I feel like. Needlessly. Okay, this is a good room. This is a great room. There's a couple chests, there's a couple skuttulas. This is the perfect room to come into in this Shadow Temple. Got this nice little block to block us from any death from above. I mean, yeah, okay, now we can get the border reward. I think that's what all of us were hoping for, was just to get enough Skulltula tokens to be able to do that. I'm like semi-planning in my head of what I'm going to do next. I feel like that is a bad mindset to be in, just because it's like, if I'm worried too much about what's coming up, I'm definitely going to miss something right in front of me. Okay, if it wasn't for the fact that we found some good stuff this episode, I would be a little mad about that. Because finding rupees is like the worst. Hey, okay. That's like my new favorite weapon that I've been like kind of discovering over the past several playthroughs. The big Goron sword is actually really nice. It does so much more damage than like the regular Master Sword, which is kind of terrible that, you know, the Master Sword's like the bane of evil's existence or something like that, and gets outdone just by like a much bigger sword. Okay, well, unfortunately, oh yeah, no. What am I doing? Okay. So something I learned at some point was that the fire tunic will actually protect you. I guess because of whatever coating they had for fire is also the coating for the I was way off of that. But yeah, whatever is the coating for fire is also the coating for the spikes, which is actually kind of neat. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I mean, that's cool by me. I think that's a neat little thing that you can know about the game. Yeah, obviously we won't be able to do anything about that guy up there. That's the worst. You are the worst. Like, is there so many 5 rupee chests out there that I'm like just so unlucky? Oh. Duh. Why am I jumping when I can be floating? This is one of those big pot rooms? Yes. Oh, and a skulltula. I think typically you come in here just to get a key, if I'm not mistaken. And what are the odds of that? What are the odds that that would fall perfectly on that lip? Like, how thick is that lip? What are the odds of me doing that? And, okay. Yeah, that's actually happened to me a couple times in here. Whoa, man. What are the odds? What are the frickin' odds? Actually, yeah. I need you to, like, chill out or something. Can I, like, quickly switch to my arrows and still be hooked onto you? Nice. 'Cause I think he's the only one, right? Nice. Okay, well, I was just gonna keep going until I ran out, but I didn't run out, so I guess I'll do one more door and see what happens. Can I even get up there? Uh-oh. Can I get up there from there? Oh, can I just float across? No, that is way too far. What was I thinking? Well, If I can't get up there with my dinky little hook shot, then not really a chance for us to unlock the door then, huh? Can I get a little bit closer to the edge? And now. How about now? No. Oh, okay. Well, I think, unfortunately, that's a good stopping point. I didn't foresee that being a problem, but obviously, if we can't get there with the hookshot or the hover boots, then I don't know what to do. So, let's see. How about we try the Prelude of Light? See where it takes us, and if it doesn't, I'll bring us to Zora's Domain. Okay. That is actually very good. That is actually one of the places I was hoping to come. I don't really know what we should do. Okay, I think this guy... I think this guy threw me through a loop one time, and so, again, I said this all in this one episode. I didn't know what happened here, right? You just kill the guy and you leave, but you need to play the Sun Song, and the chest will appear. Okay, so obviously we could do Dampy's Race. I feel like I'm gonna sit on that for a second. Because one of these is, I think, just another normal grotto, right? Or is this Dampy's Race? No, this one's fine. Oh, this is a fairy fountain too, isn't it? Okay, I was about to get so mad. At least it's a carrying capacity. It's not the best, but at least it's a carrying capacity, and not just a freaking Deku Net. Okay, so what is this tiny little shack? I'm gonna love this. What is this? Okay. Oh my god. How much is that hammer, man? That's like the quickest sale of the day, I bet. Yeah, do we want to buy this? Can't afford that. Can't afford that, my dude. Wow, that... So he's got two of the same thing. One for 30 and one for 230. And that is a terrible deal. That's a 5 rupee for 185 rupees. Okay, well, things are starting to shape up. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but one of the most like fascinating things about this run through for me is like it's not, cause typically it's like you know where all the areas are. It's just more of like, right, like you know where Death Mountain is, you know where Hyrule Castle is. And the big thing is finding items. This time I feel like we have plenty of items to do stuff, but we don't know where the places are, if that makes sense, right? Like, I don't know if that made any sense. Well, we're not going to do good if we keep getting hit like that. So it's like we could easily, you know, get a couple things if we could just get to Hyrule Castle, but because of the way things are mixed up, we still haven't found Hyrule Castle. And I'm kind of curious to know if we leave the graveyard, if that's where it is. We'll find out here just in a second. And I'm looking at my clock and realizing that I'm just about out of time. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but I am recording a bunch of these in a big batch. I have some free time, and so I thought it would be nice to record a bunch. But I feel like one of my biggest slowdowns is not really remembering what I did last time, so I had to like remind myself of like everything I did the last time. So this is hopefully gonna make things a lot smoother in that, you know, I know I know what I just did, because I literally just did it, 30 minutes ago. It'll be super awesome if this is Zelda's Lullaby. I mean, okay, it's a berry. More importantly, it's a bottle, which means we have 3 bottles now, right? According to our tracker, that is positive, yes. So this is going to be interesting because we were in the graveyard, wherever that is. And I guess it's in Kokiri Forest because the windmill is in Kokiri Forest. You know what? Have your stupid thing. I don't even freaking want that token. I can't believe I missed that by that much. Kinda hurt that I missed it by that much. But you know what? That's fine. Nope. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Oh, this is in the back of Impa's house. We can do this through the bars. Like I said, I feel like I read that you get a heart piece from this. I don't remember that. Okay, maybe not. Oh, what am I saying? There's a heart piece in the container or the cage with the cow. I don't know why I thought it was going to be different. Sometimes. Okay, so let's take a minute and regroup, right? Like, what do we got for us? What do we got for us? I am going to come out here because I do think there's a skulltula that I can get at night that I haven't gotten so far. Okay. So number 1, we got the Megaton Hammer, which means we can do some more stuff in the Gerudo Training Ground. I'm not super keen on going and doing that right away, obviously. I've mentioned it many, many times. It's not my favorite place. Could easily go to Kakariko and see what the 40 reward is. We got Rudu's letter, so we can, move the king out of the way. And I'm like, literally, it has to be Hyrule Castle behind there, or at least Death Mountain. You know what I mean? Like, there's nowhere else for it to be at this point. But yeah, I mean, look at all the stuff we've got. I mean, we have almost every single item in the game. Like, there's just a couple songs we don't have, like Mirror Shield and the tunics, and the wallet and the scales. But like we pretty much have everything. So it's like once we figure out where everything is, I think we're just gonna start getting on a roll because, well, I guess keys. I didn't think about that. Keys are gonna be a huge thing too for us to try to track down. And I was hoping I could get all my thoughts out, and by the time I was done, it would be nighttime. But of course, it is not. So maybe this is where I'll just leave you. I got all my thoughts out. I'll record the skulltula just in case it is anything, but I'm at this rate not expecting much. But thank you guys so much for watching. I think I'm just going to start out going back as a child and seeing what's behind King Zora. So thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one.